There's some real money in the room.
Okay.
All right. Ah, dang. Wait, hold on. One more for two.
Show no mercy.
Let's try not to today. I know it. I've been in the gym. Appreciate y'all. Let's go to work, man.
Okay. Well, since the last time we sat down, a lot has transpired in the news.
No doubt.
Finesse 2Tymes. Finesse the P, the brother of No Love. He's been staying in Dallas, doing his big one in Dallas, going on interview runs, going on club runs, and he finally made his way up to Euless, a suburb of Fort Worth. He recently went viral after goons from Fort Worth told him to check in, and he stood on the car saying he ain't checking in with nobody.
Big dog Rebel! Oh my God! I ain't never checked in no in the world. Big Father. They got me. Wait a minute, Big Father. I'm going to jail. No, you ain't going to jail, Big Father. I'm going to jail and check in. That's what a nigga gonna do. Go to jail and check in. That's what's gonna happen.
OG.
Hey, Tune. Don't put forward in it. Euless.
But the goons who told him he needed to check in were from Fort Worth.
Tune. Don't put goons in that. The brothers.
The brothers, allegedly it was the brothers from Stop6.
Nah, I think the twins, they don't do shit like that. No, twins don't do nothing like that. But I do get the picture too. Shout out to Finesse, man. I'm just gonna keep that low key. Your bars. I just had to throw that in there. My bad, y'all. And shout out to Lokey. You understand that?
Stop6 Lokey.
Yeah, you know, both of them names sound goddamn for me. You know, the Finesse and the be low key. Them two do type of thing. One thing Finesse got to do, man. Shout out to Finesse number one. I can't tell him if he got I don't know what gang he in or whatever. You know what he's associated with. Besides, you know, being a real badass rapper. He cold with that mouthpiece. And I love that he stand on his name. Since Finesse been home, boy, his name hadn't failed him yet. Hey, I thought I could finesse him. He's the truth. Since he been home. Let's not forget, this ain't the first. Everywhere Finesse goes, somebody get finessed. Everywhere. I haven't seen him not finesse. I mean, some niggas looked at as licks. Some niggas looked at as a lick, I'm going to get him, or now, Finesse look at everything, I'm not going to do it that way, I'm just going to finesse it. I remember once upon a time, you know, ever since he came home and his name been out around, man, I wasn't long ago to when I think he did a concert and the nigga took the mask off. That ain't Finesse. He's somewhere else, goddamn it. Kick back with it, you know, with his feet at the beach somewhere. But he didn't finesse the crowd to the money, he got the payment. The lick that Finesse pulled the other day, I don't think it had nothing to do with checking in, homie. It was called check in, check out. Let's call it check in, check out. A lot of niggas will come and support Finesse just because who he is. If he come to town, I'm a fan too. It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. Y'all know the rest after that. and that's how Finesse is. Why do niggas get mad when they know his name is Finesse and when they get Finesse, goddamn. If a nigga tell me that's firecracker, I'm gonna watch out for him because I know he lying to pop anytime. But one thing about Finesse, be careful, man. Be careful, Finesse, man. Be careful, man, because everybody, you ain't gonna get to finesse everybody, homie. And you did a hell of a job this time, you know, because let me tell you something. When the niggas think they can finesse you, but it's over with. They go for a man, woman, child, anything. And, you know, we was little, we used to tell them, man, I'll give you $1 if you don't tell it. I gotta finesse some type of way without grabbing somebody and getting myself in more trouble. Finesse the type of person, man. You don't know when he bullshitting. You don't know when he's serious. You understand? Because his finesse game is impeccable. And his getaway game is more impeccable. His distraction that he threw up, the smoke screen he threw up, jumping on top of car. Yeah, let's get this right, y'all. Finesse wasn't being checked in to check in to say, hey, I'm in your town, I'm in your city, because in Fort Worth, we don't do no checking in. I ain't finna tell I'm no more when I come to your town. Who is you? Who is we don't do that in Fort Worth. Don't in this part of Fort Worth, in Fort Worth Tech, we don't check in. But one thing you is gonna do in Fort Worth, you ain't gonna finesse us. Or gonna check you out. And that's mainly what that was. A lot of people came to hear Finesse perform. Let's get this right first. You came to perform. When the smoke screen came up and you was trying to finesse the crowd, like always, he pulled the move. One thing about them goons that were pressing Finesse, they weren't scared about the security. Them YNs didn't care nothing about no security being out there. They was there to hear Finesse, not to get down on him. They didn't go there to check him in. But when they found out he wasn't rapping, guess what now? It's time to check you out. You finna leave? And Finesse found a way. You know what? Finesse, boy, I love Finesse, boy. I swear, Finesse, that was a clean down, said her. That was clean touchdown you pulled on the other day. Jumped on top of the car. Let y'all know. When he jumped on top of that car, the smoke was already clear. You need some type of get back to say that I'm not being pressed. But I'm gonna tell you, it would have been a hard blitz to get through the team that he was playing for, the Finesse team, because Finesse team had nothing but the Migos with him. Had the Fort Worth Migos with him, man. Out in Fort Worth, he been with them for the last 3 days, man. Guess what? He's already checked in. Y'all talk, he with the Mexicans. He already checked in. You understand me? I don't know where the brothers come from, but I understand the brothers' grievance. I want to hear him. It's cool when they do it. It's the problem. I want to hear my song, but now he ain't gonna sing my song. I know you ain't gonna sing this song. Yeah, he ain't gonna sing. Oh man, f that shit. I don't care who you is if I can't hear my song. And that's pretty much what it was. Finesse got 30 things. Now he don't want to perform. What you mean? He ain't gonna perform? What we need that back. Shout out to DJ Wild, one of my good partners. Like you told him, man, they just wanted their money back. Now it's time to check you out. When you jumped on top of that car, let me let y'all know the smoke had already cleared. It wasn't nobody. You weren't talking. You were talking. That was the get back. That was a good finesse move. And it wasn't for the niggas out there. Yeah, when you jumped on that car, the crowd was already, guess what? Because if you were pressure, they would still be standing there. They didn't care nothing about your security when they come to pressure. Because one thing about an angry crowd, if Michael Jackson ain't coming out stage, we want Mike, it's going to be a problem. We don't care who the opening act is and who the end. We came to see Finesse. And Finesse did what he did best. He finessed them. He jumped on, yeah, I ain't chugging into nothing. He caused the distractions, threw up the smoke screen, jumped in the car, and burned rubber on me, Charlie, and gone in the wind on everybody. Goddamn, Finesse, boy, you cold it, boy. I swear, if you ain't taught the world something else, boy, you taught the how to be scandalous. We might change your name from Finesse to scandalous. Cause you scandalous, boy. He jumped in the cab and burnt off. And the cold thing, he burnt off and left his own partners. So letting you know the press was good. The press was pressure. Because if you got to burn off and leave your own crew, that means you was really getting pressed for real. But really, a crowd will turn the goddamn building down if they partner ain't performing. They want to hear Finesse. But Finesse had a different agenda on his hand. It turned to come out, in his words, it came out good. But in our words, it caused problems. Fort Worth don't check into nobody. I wouldn't go. I ain't never known Fort Worth to have a check-in spot with who? For what? About what? Don't no nigga call no nigga say, man, I'm here. Who the fuck do that? A weak nigga. I'm in y'all town, man. I'm just calling check in, let y'all know I'm down here. Who do that? A weak nigga. Somebody that's scared and can't protect. Let me tell you something about checking in, y'all. If you gotta go somewhere and tell another nigga you there, you the weak link. Never go nowhere. My daddy and them tell me, when you go somewhere, mind your business, son, get home safe. My daddy tell me. Go do what you do. Mind your business, get home safe. Where is checking in? I don't know nothing about no check-in spots. I ain't never seen one in Fort Worth. Not in my. I've been doing this for years, and I ain't seen it come through the mud and go. You know, one thing about Fort Worth is just like Compton. You better ask DJ Quick. He got ran out the phone. You better ask Spice One. He got ran out the phone. You better ask Finesse. He burnt out the phone. Shout out to Finesse, man. You pulled a hell of a move, man. We want to hear some Finesse, man. But you did what you did best. You finessed the crowd. We might get some music. It depends on how you set them out. Now I'm kind of thinking that I really want to show some love, but some way I can't show no love. Because no love might be right this time. Again, damn, no love. I'm sorry, no love. I'm going to keep owing you apologies for real, back and forth. Because, every time I see no love, I thought it was the boohoo syndrome. But then every time I see his mama Finesse pull their little stunts and act, I love you, no love. Just know I love you. I ain't going to finesse you, and I sure ain't going to burn off on you. Understand me? And on that note, I wish we would have got some good Finesse music. And on a second note, Finesse, don't never leave your crew like that, man. Cause what about them? Finesse, they sitting there looking. Go. What the? Well, hey, you left your crew back here. God damn. Get out there, Finesse. Didn't take you a minute to pray, but it almost took you a second to die. He knew that. He knew that. He got his ass up out of here. Shout out to Fort Worth, Texas, the murder. We just gonna keep that low key. And Kenny B. Shout out to both of y'all. You understand me? and Benny Boy. I heard Charleston assault y'all character. Sometimes you don't want to low key, you gotta live. Now that I'm through with Finesse, we love you, Finesse. Next time, give us some music and don't finesse us. Low key, please. Just like I told Finesse about his name, you start doing the same. You gotta keep it low key, homie. You ain't been that long. Don't jump in the spotlight like that. I want low key. I want to hear some music on the low key. I do. Before you, a lot of these niggas, they don't give us no good music no more. We got quit rap now, and you got niggas, they rather do this and do that besides what we love them for. We love y'all for your good music. Can we get some? On the low key. You understand me? That's all we asking. Low key, one love. Benny Boy, one love. Kenny Boy, one love, man. The fam. That's my fam. That's my blood. I got blood ties. Bars. I got blood ties, man. With some real ones. And y'all woke. I got, like I tell Real Tune and like I tell the Bob Report, I can't talk about now one of them when one of them ain't around. So that goes with Charleston too now. I got to add him to the list. But I see, no, I can't say nothing. God damn, hold on, y'all. This here. Hey. All right, hold on. Listen to that. But he can. He can. There he is, y'all. My boy Eyeball. Now, I keep him in the golden. Y'all know it's hard for me to bring him out. You see how he do when he trying to get out. This be trying to get out that, y'all. I'm gonna keep his ass on tight security. I got that in a shell inside of a shell inside of another shell. Cause guess what? Eyeball is hell. But I see Eyeball ain't got on y'all roll, so I gonna leave that alone. Cause I believe y'all can take care of old Eyeball. But don't wake him up, please. Please don't do that. Kenny B, please don't do what you say you're gonna do. Please leave that. Don't do that, Kenny B. Because out of anybody in the world, you know how it feels to get a picture put on somewhere, somebody sucking dick. So please don't put his daughter on there doing it. Please, kid, don't expose his daughter like that. Let Charleston's daughter make it. Do not put that thing of his daughter suck. Don't do it, Kenny B. That's eye for eye. That's gonna hurt. But Kenny B, because you don't want to play with I advise you not to do that, Kenny B. I advise you, for our protection. Because I ain't gonna try to hear it if you do that. I think you're running into the worst problem of I ain't saying you're scary. I ain't saying you're scary, but I know eyeball. And I heard him go on an attack the other day, about, a lot of this and a lot of that, I was wrong. I was wrong. But I is always right, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. But the part about your mama, I'm sorry, man, because I will destroy everything around you if you jump in that road. Everybody's off limits. Nobody's off limits to eyeball. As you can see, he did a family roll call on all y'all. I think y'all better leave that alone. Just let him get his roll out, Kenny B. You stay focused, please. Don't do that, Kenny, man. Let the little girl, let the girl make it. She just graduated. Don't ruin her career. Don't ruin her career like that. Because I know you can. And if you do that, I gonna go all the way out to make sure he do the same to you. You understand me? So we don't want that beef. Lokey! That's a high key. That's a high key you hit right there. I didn't know you was that loud. You just came home and went to making high notes, low key, on the low. But that's a good match. That's a good match. To run up on Finesse, low key, and tell that give us ours. Somebody's supposed to say something. Don't let the just run out with the goddamn money and the music. Ah, damn, is anybody gotta take a come out the crowd low key to say something? Well, he did. So if you ain't gonna perform, we'll check it. Listen, y'all, let's get this right. It wasn't a check in, I'm here, y'all. It was to check that money back in that you took for performing, you're not performing. You need to check that back in. Or them gonna check you out. That's what that was. Plain and uncut. It wasn't no, man, he goddamn me, come to the city, you gotta check in. The man been here. What you mean check in? And Finesse, you got lucky too, because you picked the right army to hide behind. The Migos. Hey, I wouldn't hide behind no nigga. I go get some Mexicans. I know one thing about them essays. Love them. They got love for old Percy. Shout out to my band, the Karatas. Shout out to the band, man. Understand me? I love Mexicans. Mexican and black, I don't give a fuck what y'all say. We still alike. We still alike, man. We still alike, man. But the Mexicans had Finesse, man. They wasn't gonna let nobody do nothing. And I'm not gonna lie, if people don't pay attention, that right there could have got real ugly. And Finesse would have been gone, y'all. Finesse don't come down here and goddamn me, throw gas on the ground and light a fire and then goddamn me, spark the shit out the way you jump in the car and leave the fire burning, looking in your rearview mirror. Ooh, that shit burning up back there. Ooh, the on fire. Look what I did. Finesse the crowd and got. You good, boy. I bet you used to fuck over them in that penitentiary, Finesse, boy. You call it a boy. Last time I checked, you had that nigga rapping with a mask up there looking like you somewhere, goddamn me, drinking Bahama Mama somewhere in the goddamn me on the beach, goddamn me, and making your finesse in the crowd without even being there. Boy, you cold. Until that nigga took that mask, that ain't no goddamn finesse. Where our money back? It's always where our money back when it comes to finesse. Boy, you cold. I need to pick up a little game. Maybe I keep a little change if I learn how you get down, but I know what you doing for this. I bet you won't go down there, with camera on them with that shit. Because camera on them, when they send for you, you go everywhere somebody sent for you, hit your little lick. Let me tell you something about you little Abilene, Big Springs, and Sulphur Springs, and Longviews, and Julius, Texas, and Irving, Texas. All those sponge, y'all are what we call a lick. Any little piece of country, I'm sorry, country towns, don't get mad at me, please. Please don't get mad at me, but every country town's a lick to a big artist. They know they can come through there and do a 30-minute section or just pull up and leave, lip sync, put a Milli Vanilli on you. They ain't sung not a goddamn word. They just playing CD, they got their mouth moving. They ain't saying a much. Matter of fact, the mic ain't got no batteries in it. But that country, they don't know nothing for a goddamn mic fall and the nigga still rapping. Got him. Caught him. But when I say y'all a lick, they finesse little towns, they move around. Y'all good money, y'all respectful, and y'all are dedicated, y'all loyal people. And they know one thing, y'all don't get that much entertainment around here like that. You know, Finesse coming to town, oh, hell yeah. Hey, you got a good name, Finesse, but right now you burning it up. You burning it up. But shout out to the Migos, essays. Shout out to my essays, man, for looking out for Finesse, man, making sure nothing happened to him. But y'all see he burned cheese on y'all too. They might have told him, go on, essay, go ahead, vámonos. Padre, go. Oh, all the way, go. I'm glad everything turned out. It was a good win for us, y'all. Shout out to Fort Worth, Texas. We are the most hottest state. We got the most biggest artists in the state right now. We the hottest thing in the state right now. Shout out to Fort Worth. Shout out to H-Town, with my Tune holding it down. And shout out to everybody in the D. The Metroplex, we in the building, y'all. We in the building, but right now in Fort Worth, we holding it down for the best artists, the best entertainment, the best superstars coming out of Fort Worth right now, man. And I love it, and I just don't want to see nobody lose their life, low key, because they got finessed. Bars.
Hey, real tone, it's some real money in the room.